Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Friday, May 4th, the calm before the storm, so to speak. Weigh-ins are over. All we got to do is look forward till tomorrow, the big fight night. Um, the cage is set up, ready to go. All fighters are weighed in. All 15 fights are ready to rock. Some intense things happening at weigh-ins. Um, probably highlighted or however you want to say it, by Rico DeShulo fight and Jeff Watts. Had a little skirmish there at weigh-ins. We had to kind of jump in between. There was a lot of banter going back and forth. Jeff telling him to have Rico's mom make him brownies, blah 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 blah. All kinds of back and forth stuff. Jeff kind of tried to squash it at weigh-ins and shake Rico's hand. Rico's like, it's not having it. You don't talk like that, and kind of Rico's mind. You don't talk like that and then you try to shake it out after, before the fight. He came in rip roaring, ready to go. Got a little heated during their stare down. Everyone's favorite ref, Steve Rita, was there to help out. He actually jumped in the middle a little bit. So if people weren't excited for that fight already, it's definitely going to be interesting. Jeff was saying he's taking one of Rico's limbs home. The ref better stop it because he's going to break something. And we all know Rico, puts people to sleep. So it's going to be a great fight. In regards to the rest of the fights, our champion Tateki Matsuda, looking really good, lean, right on weight. The challenger Johnny Cupcakes, same thing. Came in right on weight, 135 on the dot. Those guys shook hands. No real bad blood. Both come from the top camps in New England. Both highly respected 135ers. That fight's just going to be, the talking for that fight's going to happen in the cage, and you got two highly skilled guys going at it. In regards to the rest of the fights, some of the pro fights, Keegan Hornstra, for those wondering, he made weight. I know he missed it bad last time, but he made weight. His fight with Bobby Flynn's good to go. Bobby looked nice, good, ready to roll, making his pro debut. Chris Rowley and Sean Marmas, even though this is a little bit of a rematch, it is a rematch, I shouldn't say a little bit, but this is a rematch. But both guys are friendly. Chris in mind, it was a fluke the first win for Marmas, and Marmas wants to kind of put an exclamation point and say it wasn't a fluke, I'm the better fighter. But they were all smiles, handshakes, very gentlemanly. That's going to be a great, great fight. Also in the pro fights, Jesse Merritt and Sean Baker. We had a little issue getting Jesse to weigh-ins, but he finally made it. He's about an hour late, but he made it on weight. We were a little nervous for a little bit, but he made it. Fight's on, good to go. So that should be a slugfest. Those guys are just going to go in there and tee off on each other. So that's a pretty exciting fight. What else we got? We got Jimmy Collins, Lionel Young. Both guys, again, on weight, ready to roll. Lionel's looking lean, great at 155. I know he tried to make a little stint at 145, having tough time making it. 55 seems like it's going to be his home. He looked great for that weight. In the press, they're kind of saying Lionel's way overmatched. He's taking that to heart, and he's looking to shut a lot of people up. He came up to me at weigh-ins and it's like, let's just wait till the fight. That's what they want to say about me. I'm overmatched. You got another thing coming. So he's got a little chip on his shoulder. So he's definitely motivated for this fight. 4-0 Jimmy Collins. No one's solved the riddle of Jimmy Collins. He's undefeated, and Lionel's looking to do it, and Jimmy's looking to stay undefeated. So that should be an interesting fight. The rest of the amateur fights, David Mejia from Carlson Gracie. I'd probably give him most creative weigh-in. He showed up with his luchador mask, probably in celebration of Cinco de Mayo. Close second was Jeff Watts, who showed up in his little werewolf mask. That was an interesting stare-down photo, so make sure you check out the Facebook for stare-down photos sometime tonight. But yeah, we got Peter Barrett back in his Spider-Man underwear, facing off with Dan Lopez. George Nasa in his Louis Vuitton underwear. It's kind of funny for me to talk about guys' underwear, but it seems like a common trend in MMA is people making a statement, so to speak, with their undergarments at weigh-ins. So That was interesting. But yeah, overall, we're really excited about this fight card. Ticket sales are going really well. We hope you guys all show up in tomorrow, celebrate Cinco de Mayo, have a beer, a little cerveza with everybody, watch some fights. Downtown Plymouth's a great area to be. Tons of bars. We got the 5 o'clock. The doors open. 6 o'clock fights start. So we're hoping to have an early night so everybody can go out and celebrate and catch UFC on Fox. So we hope you guys come out, and thanks for listening. But tomorrow is it. Cinco de Mayo, Conquer, May 5th, Plymouth Memorial Hall. Hope to see you all there. Thanks.